Hello, everybody, and welcome to Xenonauts 2. Hi, I'm here. I exist in physical form. I've decided I'm going to just show up in videos because why not? I used to, a long time ago. I changed that for X reason. I don't know. I just decided it was easier to not show my face and not worry about people looking at it and being like, that guy doesn't react big enough. Or, you know, who is this plebe? Or what does it matter? But I figure, what the hell. This game itself holds a place in my heart, and I haven't even played it yet. And the only reason is I have a lot of history with XCOM, like the original XCOM, the ones on PC rather than the newer created versions. Much harder games. You had a lot of aliens that would just kill you immediately in the first round. You lost a lot of soldiers very quickly. And Xenonauts is in that same spirit. Kind of a different style and art, top-down view, far, far away. I'm curious how this one's going to do in comparison to the last one, because I actually quite enjoyed Xenonauts 1. It was buggy a little bit. There were some problems with it here and there, but overall it still gave me that same kind of feeling that the original XCOM did. And we're going to jump right into this. We are veterans. I have no idea how well I'm going to do with this. I'll probably die relatively right away. I'm not going to Iron Man mode it or anything like that. We'll just skip tutorial. We're going to just give this a go and see how it goes since, well, I feel like I'll be able to do a decent job at the very least, and at the very worst, y'all get to make fun of me. Anybody that's watching this, so that'll be fun. Let's just jump into it and see what happens. We're gonna skip the tutorial just to be edgy like that. We'll miss some things, you know. Might be a little too quiet. Let's turn that up a little.
Communist nations are at boiling point. Every opportunity for peace has failed, as if an invisible hand inexorably steers humanity towards annihilation.
Like you do.
We Xenonauts know the truth. The dark forces poisoning our politics are not human in origin, and we must protect our planet against this extraterrestrial threat.
Autogod.
After years spent gathering information on an enemy that few believe exist, we are finally ready to strike back.
Aliens are hiding in the darkness.
Begins now.
They are currently trying to just find out what's up here with people. They're trying to take over the world, take over the planet. Just waiting on it loading now. Woohoo. Okay. Commander. Good of you to finally make an appearance. Welcome to our backup facility. I had a command room and a cache of emergency supplies installed a while back. No getting around the fact that our new home is a derelict nuclear bunker full of 60s era junk, though. Hope you're fine with cold showers, cold food, and, well, cold everything. That's hardly our biggest problem. My recent study suggests, once estimated mass is factored in, extraterrestrial activity appears to follow a mathematically predictable pattern. More precisely, exponential growth. And we're nearing the end of the curve. Plain English? UFOs arriving in our skies will soon begin to increase rapidly in size and/or quantity. I doubt it will be long until the aliens launch a full-blown invasion. Great, as if things weren't bad enough already. How long do we have? Weeks. That's how exponential growth curves work. A couple of months at most. I suggest you make the most of them. So, where are we going to start our base? I'm sure that there will be some reasons to start them in certain places. Some fundamentally easier to find and some not as easy to find. Some backup and support from the local governments. Everybody's currently at like a 40 rating here with us, so we're kind of good everywhere. Where's the most likely, like, location where we can see a lot and protect a lot of places all at once. Can we place it in the ocean? No. Pfft. No secret underwater war type situations. If we go here, we can only really cover... we can cover a lot of important land. Now remember that population centers of the entire world are kind of focused right here. Not a lot of you know this, especially those of us that are from the United States. But US, Canada, Alaska, South America, Mexico, all of those locations have like 20% of the world's population. All the rest of it is like right here. Like just about. The grand majority of the population of the entire world is in places like China and India, you know, right in that area. So having the best coverage here would likely be the best place to make sure we save as many people as possible if we're talking logistics for the amount of population centers in the world. I'm thinking right here in the Middle East is like the perfect place. Yeah, we're gonna call this place what is a good XCOM name? What is a good base name? Totally secret super base. No. Totally secret TM. There we go. That's a perfect name. There's our base. We have ourselves, oh man, this brings me back. We got our carrier, we got our, what are we calling this, an Angel 1. We got our Skyhawk where we can put some people inside of it. We have a few privates sitting within. Private Boris Happenenko. Private Paul Turner. Pedro Martinez. Iosaf Bunin. Matthias Falk. Calvin Green. Victor Andrus. Kim Williams. And Johan Pienaar. I'm curious. I could maybe change their names. Let's see. Let's see if we can do that with these individuals. Can we do anything to you? Yeah, we can. There's Boris. Like, if we wanted to, we could go through, change these all to some crazy weird names, or give us like a bunch of different YouTubers or something. Let me see. Let's see if we can get a list of male YouTubers. Oh, we got PewDiePie. You could be PewDiePie. Why not? So you're gonna be PewDiePie. Sure, why not? Private PewDiePie. Do we have a quick like switch between characters? It doesn't look like we do here. So how do I next person in line? There we go. I don't know some of these individuals, so I don't want to insult anybody. This guy is gonna be Vsauce here, just because. No, they're not gonna look anything like him. Just so you know. No, don't come at me. I'm absolutely not doing this to be like realistic with anybody. This one says Calvin Green, so we're gonna make him Hank Green. Doesn't look anything like him at all, especially now that Hank's hair is curly. Who are you? Now, if you have any recommendations, if anybody out there that happens to watch these has recommendations, just leave them in the comments down below and be like, hey, this person looks exactly like this other individual, so let's do that. This actually is gonna be Vsauce. We're gonna change you. You're not gonna be Vsauce. You're gonna be just to be weird. We're gonna make you Kurzgesagt. I have no idea what Kurzgesagt, the individuals behind it, look like whatsoever. You're gonna be, man, I wish I could change your hair. Do we have any bald individuals? We got baldies? Anybody bald? You're kind of bald, but not exactly. You look okay. You could be Bricky. I think you are gonna be, yeah, you're gonna be Markiplier. This is stupid, but I'm doing it anyway. You're gonna have to be, let's see. The Eggman himself. What is his name? Come on, I can't remember because I have such a horrible memory for people. Uh, yeah, why can't I remember this? I feel like an idiot right now. It's I swear I know this guy. Something lion. What is it? Quick, someone help. Something lion. YouTube gamer. Why don't I know this? Why can't I remember his name? You know what? I'm on the spectrum. Just so anybody out there is aware. Which means I tend to have certain issues. Northern lion. That's what I'm looking for. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot that. Northern lion. There we go. The old egghead himself. But yes, I can't remember names, like, at all. And that's a potential problem when you're trying to remember people's names. You're going to be Dan TDM. Here we go. Minecraft gamer that you used to be. Who are you? We gotta have a lady streamer. Who do we have as a lady streamer that's good? Female streamers. Let's see what we've got here. I don't watch like any of them really, which is probably problematic. I don't know. I give me what I take whatever YouTube says. These are the people you should be watching, and most of the time that doesn't end up being like female gamers or let's players or anything like that. I guess that's more of a me problem than anybody else. We're gonna go with Dodger. Dodger's a good choice. Let's see. All right, we got all of our initial individuals out of the way here, and as new ones come up, I'm sure I'll just give them stupid names. So we have our base. We've got our Skyhawk, which will pick up and drop people off. We got our doors here and our pathways in and out. We've got our Interceptor, which is called the Angel 1 at the moment, which is fine. We've got a Blade of Plating, which fractures it takes damage to avoid causing more harm to the interiors. We got an autocannon, so some sort of Vulcan. We've got a fuel pod, so that can fly pretty far. It's got 4 or 2 hard points, okay. In our armory, we've got some weapons and whatnot. Basically, any of the basic items your characters can have. You have an unlimited supply of them, so you could really kind of fill them up as much as you want. You can put on or off heavy armor. What does heavy armor do for us? So we have a shield in one hand. We can change their class. I don't know what we need yet for these individuals. Not certain how great they are. Markiplier is not super accurate, apparently. These are all their stats off to the side. We've got 2 assaults, 4 riflemen, heavy sniper, and 1 shield force. So Markiplier's got that heavy armor. He's going to wander in and hopefully not die immediately. Here's our base stores. No items in here. Here's all of our soldiers and their current status. We have 3 unassigned individuals that'll be backup in the case that we're out of there. Our training capacity is a little too high right now. If there are more soldiers than training capacity at a base, your soldiers will not be able to train effectively, and the training efficiency of the base will decline. Our living capacity is 22 out of 24. We only have a few more here. We can manage our soldiers, obviously. We could recruit new ones. If we have any die, they'll go here. Here's engineering. Hey, buddy, look at you. It looks like you've got a sword. It's a wrench that's attached to, well, it's a wrench, but the background little bar here that goes across the building makes it look like he's just got a sword over his shoulder. You can produce more of these. They cost $500,000. We don't have any other stuff we can really make yet, so we're gonna have to go through, do some research. Hey there, Otacon. Oh, Commander, Please tell me how to do my job. We could go into video game characters at some point in the future, I'm sure. We can lay out our base here. Currently, it doesn't look like we can build anything. Or at least just clicking on it isn't doing anything for me. View stuff and structures and begin construction on additional structures. Storeroom, access lift. Can we go up and down levels, or is that it? I think there are more levels that we can have over here eventually, increasing the size of it. Here's our geoscape. Okay, we're just gonna pick up the pace now. Situation analysis, operations director. Commander, it seems like the covert stage of the invasion is coming to an abrupt end, so I'm officially handing control of our organization over to you. Right now, we need someone with military experience in charge. I wish I had Optimus Prime's voice, you know, the actor that did that, because that's what is missing here. As the cleaners have clearly taken an interest in us, I'm going to start digging into them. We still don't know who they are, just that they appear like clockwork after alien activity and erase any evidence, including any unfortunate eyewitnesses. I'll let you know if I discover anything interesting. Of course, our primary goal is to learn enough about the extraterrestrials to figure out how to defeat the invasion. Now we've finally developed the technology to reliably track alien activity. Your soldiers and pilots can start conducting missions against them. I'm sure our chief scientist would be delighted to. And the game has shut down on me. I'm not sure why that just happened. So, yeah, let me fix that. Just a moment. Please come back to us. Game. Now I am running a 2016 PC. It is something that has been known to have the occasional minor glitch. I do not have the highest quality content because of that fact. It's a decent PC. It runs pretty well. It's got a 980 Ti or something like that video card in it. It's not terrible, but now I gotta start all this stuff over again, so that's fun because I didn't save yet. I know. Well, for those of you that have watched this debacle happen during live streaming, congratulations. You get to see the garbage fire that is my stream quality. Woo! So, I have to go and rename all of my characters again. Oh my lord. Look at that. Look at that nonsense. Okay. Proceed. We're gonna still put this in the same place it was at. Did I now turn on the tutorial? Skip tutorial. I don't want a tutorial. That's stupid. No tutorial for me. I don't need instructions. I know how to figure things out on my own and fail along the way. Drink a nice, refreshing Coca-Cola. Sponsored? No, not sponsored. But if anybody feels like sponsoring me, hey, not gonna say no. Even though capitalism is evil. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll still sell out, just like everybody else would when their family's on the line. Yeah, you shut up, Otacon. I already heard all this. I heard every single thing that happened here. We're going to place our base right in the same spot as before. Right there. And we're, of course, going to call it this time Streamers Parade. Parade. There. Same thing. Got to go in and change our characters' names. We're still going to do that, and then we'll go from there. So let's go to you. Oh god, now you're different. So all of them look different. You're still going to be Dodger. I'm sure if we have other female individuals, that'll be a thing. Whoa, wait a second. What's the name of the... There's a streamer who plays music. I'm not even going to worry about it. You're going to be Jacksepticeye. There. You. Oh gosh, now I have to have another lady streamer? I don't know any other lady streamer names. Give me one at random here. Quick. Who do we got? We got Pokimane? Who is that? Probably somebody that doesn't look anything like this. And we got, oh, there we go. That's gonna be Bricky. Bricky Orchid 8. And that will be, that'll have to be Markiplier again. And you're gonna be Northern Lion again because you're balding. That's his entire, you know, feature. That's the entire positive feature right there. There's some. There's some black male YouTuber names. KSI. We could use KSI or Corey Kenshin. Let's do KSI. There we go. Oh no, we got another one. How about Valkyrie? There. Valkyrie. Oh gosh, who is this nerd? That'll have to be PewDiePie now. Because we already had one last time. PewDiePie. It's like, when are you going to start this game, Lot? Never? Well, you know, this time I think I'm going to just save at this point, just in case some other horrible crash happens. Day 1. Save game. That way we don't have to restart that again if it becomes an issue. Let's speed it up. Let's get back to here. Where were we? We were at, I'm sure our chief scientist would be delighted to look at any extraterrestrial corpses or alien equipment you can bring back to base. If we're lucky, he might even be able to reverse engineer some of it for our own use. Incidentally, please resist the temptation to strangle the man with his own lab coat. We need him for the war effort. He's quite literally a genius, and we couldn't replace him even if we tried. Trust me on this. Your final task will be to increase our funding and expand our organization so we can protect the entire planet, because regions are bound to fall under alien control if we leave them undefended for too long. But I'll let you work on the details there. Best to get started, eh? There's coffee in the pot. So that little circumference, that circle around our base, is the only place we can really protect effectively. So if we can get bases covering all of the major population centers of the world, that's the best way to basically find threats when they arrive, take them out in advance. Your organization is now working towards locating the headquarters from which the cleaners control their global operations. This investigation will progress more quickly if certain cleaner-related tactical missions are completed, or if cleaner units can be captured alive for interrogation. All right, so now it's a waiting game. We can launch our aircraft to send them places. We can find out what our funding report looks like. At the moment, these are all the world governments and the money that they're giving us. Their modifiers are based on a variety of factors. And that's it. Our expenses at the moment. Here's how much it costs for us to pay for everything monthly. We're paying almost $1 million. We're taking in $2 million, so currently we're in a good spot. This is likely to go horribly south very soon. Tactical mission has arrived. Atlas Base. We must temporarily clear our enemies out of Atlas Base so we can recover the scientific data and supplies we need to continue the war against the aliens. It's an elimination mission. It's a facility. It's going to take... We have 3 days to take care of this, so the problems will happen. If we lose, it's game over. We get new research options if we win. So let's look at the mission briefing. Important research was left behind when our organization evacuated Atlas Base. That was like previous structure that you worked out of in Xenonauts 1, I believe. I think that's the case. Somebody can fix that for me if you'd like. So we need to eliminate this. This could be very dangerous. We'll go ahead. We'll launch our aircraft. So we only have the one. We got all of our people in it already. Soldier positions are in place. So we have our rifleman. We've got our heavy gunner. We're gonna put the heavy gunner... No, actually, that's a good spot for you. Got a couple of assaults, so they're gonna be on the front lines. They're heavily armored, I'm assuming. Let's go back out here, just to look at them. So you've got heavy armor. You do not, and you're a rifleman, so you're gonna be moving a little bit quicker. Time unit penalty due to the carrying weight of this individual. You've got a tactical module that can be worn atop the soldier's tactical vest. The information it provides grants a small boost to accuracy, so this makes you more accurate, but it weighs you down a bit. And the less time units you have, the less things you can do every turn. She's already got a little bit of a lower time unit option, so I think I'm going to take off. Let's see, how much does this weigh? This weighs 6. If we remove that, she's no longer going to have the time unit issue. Medkits are going to be very important. We got backup weaponry here. You have a ton of ammunition, but the quick shot that can come from a pistol is always welcome. We'll get rid of this for now because you have plenty of ammo. We're going to keep your time units up. What other options do we have? Equipment-wise, we do have flashbangs. Non-lethal, heavy suppression on a nearby unit. It'd be really helpful to have a few flashbangs so that we can do a little bit of breach and clear type stuff. Smoke grenades can create kind of some cover for us. Not everybody's going to need a demolition charge. So let's put that away. What do we have here? C4. We got a stun baton if we want to maybe knock out some aliens, take them back to the base, do some research on them. We've got a combat knife. If we get real close, you can go in and strike with it, but they're not super good to be up that close. Smoke rounds. We're gonna give you just one flashbang. So you've got a variety of those. I think I'm gonna do that with most of my riflemen here. Let's give them. Oh, you're gonna have to take out the smoke. Why are all the women here not able to carry as well? Oh, there you go. Jacksepticeye guy. He's got low carry weight too. Poor little guy. You're our sniper. You've got plenty of ammunition. You could use a smoke grenade, because you're going to need to have some cover at times. You do not have nearly enough offensive capability. Now my power goes ahead and fluctuates. So the stream could go down if my power goes out. You're going to have to get close, so if you can make a field there, we'll just update that rolls equipment. Yes. So this can make it permanent, so that in the future I can make sure that my characters have this loadout all the time. Not everybody's going to need demolition charges. Okay, what do we have in the way of medics? We have all of our riflemen have medic capabilities. Okay, here we go. Let's go see how this goes, everybody. First attempt, going straight out there. My hair is doing something crazy. All right, Skyhawk's making its way over to the base in Africa. This is actually roughly the same place I put my original base at, actually, when I was playing the first game. Skyhawk 1 has reached the Atlas base. Commence tactical battle. Here's our first battle. Now, the important thing to know about this is that the aliens, if there are aliens here, are going to be significantly better at everything than us. We'll have to play tactically, and if this is in the same vein as the original XCOM, it's likely we could lose our squad here, like the entire one, if you're not super careful. If you don't take every little bit of time. As soon as the enemies see you, they're going to start shooting at you. They can often see you way before you can see them. You need to think tactically. You need to think carefully. Commander, this is a critically important mission. We left a lot of important things behind when we evacuated Atlas, including years of research data. This is how you get the whole restarting the game from ground up again. I mean, it's tropey, but it gives you the ability to keep playing without having to go completely ridiculous, like starting off with alien technology and getting more improved alien technology as an example. But I'm fine with that. It's been such a long time since I played this series or played a series similar to this that just starting from square one is fine with me. You need to clear the facility of hostiles so we can recover what we need. The main cleaner force has already returned home, so hopefully it won't be too hard. If you run into the general, well, this isn't the time for sentimentality. He's not on our side anymore. Ooh, the general's been taken over. Okay, so you can go up and down using middle mouse button. You can turn your characters. Does that cost time units? It does. So everything we do pretty much is going to cost some time units. You can WASDA to move around. Adjacent tiles can manually open or close the door using right click. Well, these doors are here. We want to get people in position before we open them. I'm going to have you move over here. I'm going to have you turn. Whoops. There's two enemies. We can see them. I've got really low chances of shooting them. I need to get behind cover, like immediately. Oh, you got hit once. Sorry, Pokemon. Let's have you turn over here and crouch, making it harder for you to be shot. You don't have enough time left to attack, I don't believe. Yeah, and the wall's in the way. That's fine. Next soldier. We're gonna move you here. And Northern Lion, you have a close range weapon, so we're gonna throw this. Can only hit one of them. 0% chance to hit because the wall is in the way. Oof. Move here. So they don't have really good corner marking where you can. Let's see. Actually, if we throw this, why is it still saying 0%? You can't throw that far. Why are you such a wimp? Let's move up a little. Our time units are going down. Can we rotate the map? How do I rotate the map? 'Cause that's just shooting. Let's see. Up here. E. Okay. We can rotate it 90 degrees so we can see around the corners and whatnot. Let's get you in a position. Aha, you missed. You shot that. That's cool. I like how the environment is destructive. This costs us 29. It's just enough for what we've got going. We can throw a flash grenade. Non-lethal, inflict heavy suppression. Can be useful for removing overwatch from enemies. Okay. But I think we just need to get rid of this guy. 100% chance to launch a grenade over here. Ah, you don't have any cover anymore, but I can't duck down. Okay, let's move you into the hall. You can see the two of them. Can you fire at him? Yes, but it's too far away to be accurate because you're using a shotgun. Let's move you over here. Get behind cover. Can you throw your grenade? Nope, costs too much. Costs you 32. You're not quite as good at that. Let's just fire once and see what happens. Ooh, got him! First one down. Markiplier took out the first enemy. Markiplier is apparently Russian. Is that Russian? I think that's a Russian flag. It's hard for me to tell. It's very tiny. I wish I was better with knowing countries. So we are not super great at this. I think crouching makes you 10% harder to hit, 10% more accurate. Standing soldiers are able to fire over crouch soldiers. We can turn on focus mind. They gain 30 morale. So your morale is important. That is this here. If your morale goes down too far, you start panicking, you start breaking. This is our inventory. We can go into there. We got our med kit. We got our gun. We're going to try shooting. 43% chance. Go for it. Nice. We got another hit. We're going to go to our next soldier. We are going to need some protection from these other doors behind us. But at the moment, we're still going to just try to take this out. 41%. Oh, you missed. Valkyrie, you suck at shooting. Which is funny when you think about it. I've just walked you right out into the open. That's great. That's great. Let's see how bad this goes. Bricky Orchid, you got the shield. So you can just run up in front of everybody. Let's see. Shields are protective items held in the primary slot, which provide the user additional armor. They will intercept any projectile striking the soldier in a frontal 180-degree arc, but grant no protection to the rear. They can only use a one-hand weapon. Any damage absorbed by the shield will reduce their health. The shield is destroyed when this reaches 0. Let's see if you can shoot him. Private Bricky, you've got your pistol here. You can do snapshots and normal shots. How do we change which shot type we're using? Right here. So we can reload. Normal shot. Snapshot will mean we can fire a little faster. If we have really accurate characters, a snapshot's going to be alright. It's too far away for me to do much. We can get down to 17. No, that's as good as we're going to get. We'll just take a shot for the hell of it. Ooh, Andy was luckily able to hit. So having those shields in front, super helpful. That means if he tries to fire at us, we're not going to be toast right away. I am concerned about the fact that this individual, if he has a grenade, we're potentially in trouble. I don't know. We're going to save the game real quick. Now, I won't be save scumming or anything like that, but I do often save just to make sure my PC doesn't crash and we lose all the data in the game that we've been trying to deal with here. Have you crouch and have you just shoot at him. Got him. Okay. Next soldier. We're going to have you move here. And you are going to face this way, and you are going to... Do we have an Overwatch option? Overwatch. Okay, so it's automatic. Overwatch toggle allows you to allow as gray, disallow as red. Soldiers will attempt to perform the most TU expensive attack with their primary weapon. If the primary is not useful, they will attempt to attack with their secondary weapon. So you have to have enough time units left to fire. And as long as you do, so I can use a burst fire, then you will take that shot. We'll stay crouched here. We got you. We're going to have you come over here. And you're going to watch this way, crouch down. And I think that's it. End our turn. A successful entrance into this base. We hear enemies doing things in the background. There's somebody behind us. Ooh, nice shooting, buddy. Got some moving happening. Jacksepticeye taking out the enemies, being a VIP. We're going to cover the rear here for now. And we're going to keep moving up through the building. We're going to start with Bricky. We got doors on either side of us. Why don't we go find out what's in here? Open it up for me, would you please? Oh, God. We got 2 enemies right away. We're going to fire on you. You missed on that close. Haha, hit the shield. Haha, hit the shield. Nice. That shield is dope. 1 good hit. And that is your turn. We got you here. We're going to move you over here. And Markiplier, give us that shot. Nice. We're just going to have you move aside and crouch. We got Northern Lion. He's got a close range weapon. Let's see. We can go to 24. How many time units will this cost? Question is, that's going to take 29. 24 would be... Yeah, I think we'll be okay there. That would bring us down to 26. We can go there. And then we can take a shot. 55%. Got him. Excellent. Let's make sure that all these rooms are cleared before we move on to the next section. I'm going to put you here. You're just going to sit on Overwatch Valkyrie. We're going to move you up to cover. ASI. We're going to move you up here. You're going to stand behind Valkyrie. Or behind Septiceye. Septiceye's back here. You're going to stay here. And you're going to keep defending. I think we actually have cover right here. Let's move there. And then drop down. Okay. You're going to keep an eye on our rear end. You're going to keep watching this for now. And you're going to move up Pokemon. You've got our sniper. So we want to make sure that you're in a position where you can hit enemies that we need you to hit. And crouch down. And you can just stay there for now. I have a feeling this just goes into this dorm room. And that should be good. Thank you. I will try to have a good stream, Daniel. Okay, looks like our next round has occurred. We're gonna have you just open this door then, since you're up so close. And it looks like we have no other enemies in here. Good. So this is an empty room, but there is a door there. And that'll go to this room as well. We're gonna come at it from both sides, I think. So let's just move everybody up into position. And we're gonna put you in front of the doorway. Let's see what's on this guy. Can we do that? Let's go over here and say, go to inventory. Stuff on the ground. We have to step over them. What's on the ground? So there's the dead guy, a cleaner agent corpse. And they've got SMGs. Way less, inflict less damage. Can it be used one-handed? Probably not. Doesn't say. But a bunch of ammo and stuff. I mean, maybe we can collect some of this stuff. Currently my weight is loaded down, so I don't really want to do that. We're going to just move you right here, and then on the next turn, Bricky's going to open that door. We're going to move up. What do you have on the ground? Yeah, same thing. Okay. Here's Markiplier. We're going to sit you right there. We have this door to figure out what's in here. We're going to have to be real careful with it. PewDiePie, come over here if you would. And have you crouch down and look there. We're just going to wait. We'll have Valkyrie move up. Either side of the door. And... whoops. Let's see. Pokemon, you're going to stay there. You're going to move up this way as well. Let's have you come over to this side, and hopefully we don't run into a threat here. KSI, crouch down. Our rear is still covered by Jack, which is fine. I know there's probably a few more cleaners in here. I'm wondering if there's a stairwell or something. Okay, we got some movement happening, but nothing noticeable yet. So we're going to come over here. Ricky, open that door for us. God, we got an enemy. Just the one here. Because of your shield, I feel like we can move up. You're doing okay. We'll take a snapshot. Nice hit. We'll just have you crouch down. We'll go to the next soldier. Come on, Northern Lion. Oh! Got shot at, but the wasn't damaged enough for it to hurt, so that's good. Okay, get behind here. It took another hit. Oh, you are hurting now. Get over here, buddy. Crouch down. Just wait there. You are now injured. Oh, goodness. We're gonna have you open this door. And shoot at that guy. You have missed. KSI, I'm disappointed. Can we get you over here? Nope. Well, that's really bad news for you. Private Mark, we're gonna have you go to here. Do you have enough to come out and shoot at that guy? You have 74 right there. Sometimes you can shoot around the corners, sometimes you can't. Okay, we're gonna go to the door and open it. Ooh. Got an enemy way across the way. Can burst fire. Not really gonna hit him from that distance, it looks like. Nope. Oh, there's somebody right next to us. Ooh, that's not great. Okay. We're gonna have you move there. There's 3 of them. We're gonna throw a smoke grenade here. No. Let's see. What does it say about it? So anybody that shoots through this will have a hard time of hitting anyone. So we're gonna put that there. When you suffer stun damage, you can fall unconscious. You can't see anyone because they're so far away. We need you to move this way. And just crouch down and face this direction. Okay. Alright, everybody. I will need to take a brief break. And I'll be back in a moment. Sorry about that.